कौन है? ये बोलना तू भाषण करायचा नंबर सांगा. नंबर सेव होता माहिती असताना का आपण दिसत नाही. 97
Good afternoon, everyone.
97
I request all the participants, please mute yourself.
हाँ यार 52 ये का बरं नाही कसं.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to welcome all the participants and our today's guest, Dr. Jnaneshwar Kapote, sir. So, myself, Ashwini Muluk, working as a lecturer at RGSPM Institute of Pharmacy. We all are gathered here for the today's national level webinar on career opportunities for the pharmacy students in abroad. Rajmata Jizao Shikshan Prasarak Mandal was established in the year of 2000 with the goal to be an outstanding education and research institute of pharmaceutical science in the country. RGSPM Institute of Pharmacy was established in year of 2006. It is approved by AICT, Pharmacy Council of India, Directorate of Technical Education, affiliated by the Maharashtra State Board of Technical Education, and it is also certified by the Green Campus. RGSPM IOP is started with the vision to improve the human condition by the advancement of knowledge through excellence and innovations in a teaching, research, and outreach program, and with the mission that we will persistently engage to generate and preserve the knowledge, understanding, and creativity that benefit students, scholars, and communities across the pharmaceutical field. So I'm so pleased to be here with you all the participants for this national level webinar and to have the chance to introduce our today's guest, Dr. Jnaneshwar Kapote, sir. On behalf of Institute of Pharmacy, on behalf of the team of RGSPM IOP, I welcome you, sir. So I want to give a little bit or brief introduction of our today's guest.
पण
स्विच ऑफ झाला. मला काय माहिती.
Extremely sorry, due to some network issue there is a problem. So I want to give a brief introduction about the today's guest of honor. Am I audible to you?
आता येते.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes sir, am I audible to you?
Yes,
ma'am.
I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. So today's guest of honor, Dr. Gnaneshwar Kapute sir, is currently working as a head of formulation development at Dr. Pfleger Arzneimittel Limited, Germany. It is a well-known company for its Spasmax brand worldwide. He is responsible for driving formulation development activities of company's innovative pipeline of products focused on the various diseases. The products developed are manufactured and sold in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland markets, with the additional exports of a medicinal product to the 40 countries across the globe. Sir possesses broad experience in oral solid, liquid, and semi-solid dosage form development for small molecules, process optimization, scale-up, and technology transfer at a manufacturing site. He has expertise in the subject of solubility enhancement of poorly soluble drugs via hot melt extrusion and spray drying with the solid state characterization. Sir has been actively involved in a novel polymer development with a renowned pharmaceutical excipient manufacturing companies, having uh, having interest in hot melt extrusion and excipient applications to new product development. Sir is a pharmacist by education from India, that is a diploma in pharmacy to M Pharmacy is done from the Savitribai Phule Pune University. His master's research work led to filing of an Indian patent in 2012. He was working with the Sava Healthcare Limited, Pune, as an officer in research and development in formulation development. He has developed 30 products for various country markets and led technology transfer of 15 products which are marketed in CIS and RO market. The passion of innovation drew him to Germany and pursued a PhD in pharmaceutics in 2015 under the eminent guidance of Professor Karl G. Wagner at the University of Bonn, Germany, and was awarded with the PhD degree in May 2021. He has worked in a GenPlus Limited, a German contract research development company based in Munich, Germany, as a formulation scientist. In this role, he was responsible for the oral solid development and leading team for establishing innovative platform technologies like 2D and 3D printing of medicines for personalized application, which is under preparation for clinical phase. Additionally, he is a recipient of the prestigious Sir Ratan Tata Scholarship and DART for his academic achievement. Sir has holds one granted patent from Indian Patent Office, 3 research articles, and 1 review article to his credit. Sir is a co-founder of the Indian Student Association of Bonn, Cologne, Germany, consisting of 500 plus Indian students in the region to support them, and acted as an interface of communication to the respective universities and Consulate General of India, Frankfurt. He is the member of core committee group involving leading Indian research in Germany, initiated by Science and Technology Wing of Embassy of India, Berlin. The core objective of this group is to connect and exchange the ideas between the Indian researchers with the German researchers, fostering innovation culture between the two countries. So this is all about a brief introduction related to today's dynamic personality, Dr. Dnyaneshwar Kapote sir. We all are very eager to hear you, sir. So without wasting so much time, I want to proceed with your session, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dnyaneshwar sir, over to you.
Yeah, can you please give me authority to share my screen?
Yes, sir. You can share your PPT now.
Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, first of all, thank you very much, Ashwini madam, for introducing me. And good afternoon, everyone. And also thanks to Principal Chintamani sir for the invitation. It's been pleasure. Chintamani sir was my class teacher when I started my diploma career in 2005. And he was teaching me pharmaceutics. And it's my pleasure to be here. And today's session, I will try my best to explain you how are the career opportunities for abroad. Please keep your phones, your WhatsApp switch off for time being, and also your social media. This might be an important topic for you, and it can really help you for your career. So I will just explain about why abroad. Just a minute. Why abroad? Specifically focusing on Europe, which are the opportunities for pharmacy students in Europe. What is the eligibility criteria, and which countries you can apply, and summarize and conclude. Then first question comes for me, not as a pharmaceutical, but as a human being. Why abroad? Abroad to learn new technology. Then secondly, exploring culture and the country. The third reason is exchanging the knowledge and the skills. And the fourth last reason is networking. Then the question remains, as a pharmacist, why such some country we have to choose? I will choose an example of Germany. 5 reasons why. Germany has a great universities and research institutes. Germany has a really nice collaborations with industries and public research organization, and are the world leaders in many sectors. Research is very international and interdisciplinary. Here you can work with all researchers from different parts of the globe, and they have different kind of projects, and they are interdisciplinary in nature. So you can work with different fields of people, and you can make a collaborations. So an expertise of a pharmaceutical, a microbiologist, a biotechnologist, and a chemistry, everything are working together. And this is what is the beauty of this interdisciplinary research is. The third is important. There is no tuition fees. Yes, you hear it right. In Germany, there is no tuition fees for doing masters, bachelors, and also doing PhD. And I will explain you how it is possible. Then you can also think about, if you are a master student, to do it a PhD in Germany in English. You can write your thesis in English at most of the faculties. And then fifth reason is life is good in Germany. It's have a good quality of life. The cost of living is quite comparable. It's very lower for international students compared with US and United Kingdom. Then some facts and figures. Germany has 111 Nobel laureates till date. It has more than 1,000 public and publicly funded institutions for science and technology, 400 research and innovation network clusters, 4,500 patents registration worldwide, and the expenditure of R&D is 104.7 billion euros. That is 3.1% of GDP of Germany. And important part for Indians is in 2010, there were 3,000 Indians in Germany. But recently, the DAD, the German Academic Exchange Services, reported 25,000 Indian students in Germany. So you can see the increased interest of the Indians to come to Germany. The main reason is also the source of funding. So the 82% of the private sector is funded by government. The 14% comes from industry and 4% is international. So they even invest highly in their higher education and do the innovations. The example of this world famous COVID vaccine is from Professor Shaheen, is from company BioNTech. He made a huge contribution of developing mRNA vaccine, and it was in collaboration with Pfizer because it was just a startup, and Pfizer took it further in supporting financially and do the commercial manufacturing. Then for the second thought comes in my mind. Now I know why I have to go to abroad. What should be the checklist for going abroad? The first thing is coming in my mind, is my university good enough? How can I see this? My university is good or not? And what about my degree then? Will it be recognized? This is the second question which I have to see. Then where can I find this such information? It's also a very important thing for me to understand that will it be recognized when I come back to India if I want to? Then the third question comes in my mind, will I have to take an additional examination? I have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree from university. Now, is there any additional requirement for this to give for appear for this? Then the fourth question comes on my checklist is, do I need to provide a proof of English language skills? And if it's in Germany or if it's in Dutch, it's in the Netherlands. So my English language skills are also tested there. Then I have to appear from TOEFL or IELTS. Then these are all things we have to priorly think about before any application. Then the next topic comes in, which are the opportunities for me? The opportunities are career for my career phases. I am a diploma pharmacist. Now I'm doing DPharm. As a diploma as a DPharm student, I can practice as a pharmacist in India, which is really good also. I can start my own store. I can work in a hospital. I can work as a clinical pharmacist. But I want to also learn something new thing. I don't want to stay for DPharm. I want to continue my education. Then in that case, you can go ahead for BPharm. But after going to BPharm, then there are also BPharm students here in the session. They might have an opportunities in industry. They can join industry, the pharmaceutical industry, of course. You can work in production department, quality assurance department, in R&D, or in regulatory affairs department. The second phase thing will be, oh, I like to also continue my education. Well, can I think about going for master's degree? Well, yes, this is also possible. Then the third thing is, oh, well, I have BPharm degree. Now it's difficult to get a jobs in industry. There are no suitable vacancies. Then I can think about pharmacovigilance. It's also growing. India is becoming a hub of pharmacovigilance. And that's why you see a lot of your friends or your seniors also working pharmacovigilance department. Then the fourth option might be, is there any opportunity for me abroad? Well, there are possibilities. You can study masters in abroad, and then I will tell you how you can do that. For now, I'm a master's. I completed my B Pharm. I want to go for M Pharm. Then I am also a student of M Pharm now. I'm in my final year. I'm not sure what I should do. The first thing is, well, I will check jobs in industry because I have a pharmaceutics or pharmaceutical chemistry background. I will check in analytical department, formulation department, or some quality assurance department of the industry. Then the second option is continuing the education. I can think about doing a PhD or an MBA. The PhD can be in Indian universities or it can be abroad. The same applies for opportunities for abroad. You can also do a PhD abroad. Now, the country which you can do is, I will tell you, I will focus on 3 countries. Then what is the criteria for D Pharm students to pursue a bachelor's degree? The criteria is the entry option, the entry requirements. So what are the entry requirements? For United Kingdom. In United Kingdom, for example, University of Nottingham, I have a 12th grade. Then I can think about this 12th grade. Okay, this is good. Then Maharashtra State Board grading, I need 84 to 93 percentage. But now I am a D Pharm student. I have a diploma in pharmacy. I don't want to do a bachelor's in India. I want to do a bachelor's in abroad, in United Kingdom. Then I have to contact the international office for the requirements of language and other documents. And later on, after the end of presentation, I will make an hands-on searching to tell you how to search it. So don't worry. Then when you compare with Netherlands, you need also international equivalency for mathematics, physics, chemistry subjects. You need IELTS and TOEFL exams to appear. And also a diploma equivalency test is performed by the Dutch VWO. It's a government organization which evaluates your degree is equivalent to the Dutch degree. Then I also was thinking about Germany then. It's my third country. In Germany, you also have to international equivalent physics, chemistry. Then your degree has to be evaluated from the central authority. But in this case, you need a German language, which is up to C1. And you also have to give an exam for TestF, showing that you have really good language skills. But in this case also, D Pharm is to contact to the university and they are quite supportive. The duration of course is 3 years in United Kingdom for a bachelor's course. And in Netherlands, it's for 3 years again. It's in English, but in Germany, it's for 4 years, but it's in German language. The application deadline for United Kingdom is 2023 Jan, which is next year. So you can still apply. Then for Netherlands, it's May 2022. So it's coming up soon. If you want to apply, then fast it up. Then for winter semester, usually winter semester starts in October. The application will start in March for this process in Germany. Then what about tuition fees? There you have to pay 26,500 euros pounds per year for United Kingdom. Then for Netherlands, you see it's little low. It's 13,176 euro per year. In Germany, there is no fee. Absolutely, you have to pay nothing. Because Germany believes that the students should get an education free, it's their rights. While in United Kingdom, the living expenses is 15,000 pounds. In Netherlands, it is 12,000 euros. In Germany, only you have to bear 15,000 euros living expenses. That's for 1 year. And also you can take a student loan, or you can also try to get a scholarship. There are numerous options. In scholarships in UK, it might be possible, and also in Netherlands, but it is case to basis. It is very meritorious, so you need to apply. In Germany, no, because there is no tuition fee. But for living expenses, there might be some possibilities. Some organizations are there, some NGOs are there who are giving this like 500 euros scholarship. Then what are the job opportunities? After doing bachelor's, I can work in industry. I can work as a researcher. In Netherlands, it is also possible. You can get a visa, work permit to work in as a researcher and industry. In Germany, you can work as a pharmacist in Apotheke, they call here. And also there might be possible to work in industry as GMP pharmacist. Then eligibility criteria for the students in University College London. So I have a now B.Pharm degree. I want to pursue a master's degree. What about it? So the minimum requirement in United Kingdom in London College is 55%. Then you also should show that you have an ability to design and write a research report. You should have a motivation letter and a TOEFL score. In Netherlands, Utrecht, a B.Pharm university is acceptable, but you should have a GPA of higher than 7. Then you should have the ability to design and write research report. You should write a nice motivation letter and an IELTS and TOEFL exam score. In Germany, then the question comes, oh, well, in Germany, I like to do my master's. Is this course in English? Well, in Germany, few courses are in English, few are in German for master's. So you can apply. First, you have to do the degree evaluation from the central authority. Then you should have a degree at least in pharmacy, life sciences, or medicine. And additionally, you should have a 1-year professional experience. This is must. So it is advisable to take an 1-year experience in company and then start applying to Germany. Then you need a motivation letter and a TOEFL and IELTS exam score. The duration of masters in UK is 1 year, and in Netherlands it's 2 years. In Germany, it's 2 years in English, but every 2 years. In this university, there is every 2 years admissions. That the batch starts in 2023. The application deadline for London College is 2022 September, and for Netherlands, it's 1st April 2022. And in Germany, Duisburg-Essen, for the next year, you can apply from July. Yeah, July is the deadline, so you can start applying. The tuition fees is 16,500 pounds per year. In Netherlands, it's 20,750 euros. In Germany, as I said, there are some universities, and Duisburg University has 14,850 euros for 2 years fees. So plus a processing fee of 125 euros. But you have to check this, and I will also explain you. There is also another university of Düsseldorf, which have free no tuition fees. Then, but just an example, like how Germany is more economical and better when you compare with other countries too. Then living expenses, it's 15,000 pound, excluding the tuition fees. And here it's 12,000 euros, while in Germany, it's 15,000 euros. Then in scholarship might be possible in Netherlands and UK. In Germany, there are very few. It's very competitive, but for masters, it's very few. Then the options are, after doing masters here, to work in industry or as a researcher in Netherlands or UK. And in Germany, you can work in pharmacy or in industry too. Then the next question comes to my mind. Well, now I have the eligibility. I have an M.Pharm. What is the criteria for me to pursue the degree? of PhD. What are the entry requirements? So I should have master's degree and I want to apply in UK. Then the research, you have to write a nice research proposal, motivation letter, and the qualification documents. In PhD, when you apply in Europe, it's very important to prepare a research proposal, and it's always done with collaboration with your prospective supervisor or PhD supervisor. I have to apply in Netherlands, University of Utrecht. There, you need a master's degree, a research proposal, an acceptance letter from your doctor supervisor, that a PhD professor who is looking after you, a working title, a motivation letter, a TOEFL. So the requirements are almost same, just little bit of variation are there. And also the same is for Germany. The duration of course is 3 to 4 years, English, and 2023 is it will start. In Utrecht, it's 3 to 5 years again, but it's in English. And Germany also, it's 3 to 5 years in English. The application deadline for this suitable university in United Kingdom is November to December 2022. In Utrecht, there is no such things, or in Germany also, you can apply anytime, you can write and you can check with the professor. In tuition fees, if you score scholarship in UK, there is no tuition fees. In Netherlands and in Germany, there is no tuition fees. Instead, they give you a scholarship or funding, so you can also survive in Netherlands and Germany. And the same applies for United Kingdom if you score a scholarship. So you have to see that in case of scholarships, each country have their own scholarship authorities. You can apply there. In case of Germany, there is DAAD, that is German Academic Exchange Service, and DFG. So these are the biggest organizations which are promoting higher education in Germany, and they are being instrumental in the German education system and supporting for the scholarships and also for fundings. Then I have a PhD from UK. Then I can check jobs in United Kingdom and work in industry, or I can work as a researcher, like a postdoc. And also in Netherlands, it's the same case. In Netherlands also, there is a good pharmaceutical industry. In Germany, yes, you have, but you need a language. So as a researcher or a postdoc, you can work, but language is the must thing here. Then to summarize and conclude, so the first thing is to learn new technologies and broaden my research horizon should be my goal, why I come abroad. Then the second thing is why. Then there are world-class scientists. It has a state-of-art infrastructure, and possibility for getting scholarships are quite higher in these 3 countries. Then we should just think about an idea which we have. We should work on that research. Then we should innovate that and then patent it. Then fourth is important reason, excellent opportunity for professional career development. So when you are coming abroad, you become quite open and you can create your own network and you build your own career. Then the last reason is make yourself, your family, and our India proud. So I will say, idea, take one idea, then try to innovate on that idea, and then inspire your people around you with your research, with your innovation. Then try to connect with the intellectuals and then make India proud. Thank you very much. And this was my professor in Bonn, Professor Karl Wagner, and this was my colleagues, all are my German colleagues. And these are my contact details. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer. Thank you very much. Yeah, now the floor is open for any questions if you have.
If you have any doubt, you can free to ask over here. Yes, anyone have any doubt? Yes, participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask over here related to any query related to this career opportunities in abroad. You can free to ask it. Yes, Pramod sir.
Yes, I wanted to know if there are various platforms available for applying in German jobs. Like we have LinkedIn and such. So, like Naukri.com is particularly for India only. So, similar platform for German.
You have a master's or a PhD?
I have masters.
Okay, I think for then you first have to take into account the language. It's not easy to get a job in Germany, and the platform, the first I would suggest to work on language, and the job market you can check with LinkedIn, and also you can visit the company websites, and you can apply directly from there.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Any other question is there? Anyone else? Yes, participants, if you have any doubt, you can free to ask it. The stage is all yours.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, this is Jalapa from Mauli College of Pharmacy, Udgir, ma'am. I would like to just ask one question about regarding the PhD. Is there such scope I can register in the foreign abroad, and I will make co-guide in India? This type of correlation is there while doing the PhD. It is necessary to have go and abroad complete the work.
I'm not sure about your question. If I understood it completely. Is your question related to the getting a co-guide or working in like sometime in abroad for doing your PhD?
Yes, sure, right, sir.
Okay, I think this is very special case questions, and usually your university should have, or your guide should have a contact with the other universities abroad, and you can also try to make this happen by writing the lab which you are interested to the professor, and they are quite open on these options, and they can offer you their labs for a short duration like 3 months or 6 months, and you can also do some research work here. It's possible.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other question?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Kajal.
Good afternoon. Actually, I want to ask that what kind of job opportunities will be there after completing MSc in abroad? Like after returning to India?
Yes, that's a good question, I would say. You have to be also aware about if you don't get a job abroad and you come back to India, then I would say that you should try to select a course which is also very much applicable in India. For example, if you are doing MSc in biotechnology course, or you are doing in drug innovation course, try to always that the topic which you are working on is also you can apply in India. You can get jobs in India in ICER, or the government of India's different research organizations. You should try for this first option, because they like to hire foreign talent like our Indians who have been abroad and they know new technologies. So this should be first try. And in terms of industry, if you want to go, it's a very difficult thing at the moment. What I see in India, where that our people struggle to get jobs in India immediately because of the experience, and for this thing, I would say highly recommend you to develop like some additional courses when you come abroad, to take some in Germany they call it Weiterbildung, so extra training courses which are industry applicable. So when you come back to India, because you don't have any job here, then the Indian companies can hire you. For example, you have a master's degree in drug innovation, try to get also an additional IPR course, try to see if you can write European patent applications or something like that, and then you can think about this as a plan B always.
Anyone else?
Does that answer your question, Kajal?
Yes, sir. But I have to negotiate with my salary, as during working in PSW, I will be having a good salary. But once I come back to India, then I have to negotiate with my salary. Is it true?
Yes, it's true. You don't get the same salary here, but also the same one side of the coin is we have to get out of this calculation of economics, like converting rupees, euros into rupees and pound into rupees. So it's not that way always. When you come here, you will see that you have to pay taxes, you have to, so the quality of life also comes with some money. So when you come back to India, when you see this, the reality, oh, I was getting this much money and now it's very low, because you are comparing your euros with rupees. That's the problem. And to overcome this problem, I think it's we have to think about, we might get a 10K less in India, but we will enjoy the life with our family and we will enjoy our social life. Yes, this is also one thing. When you come abroad, the reality is it's you won't see your family. Yeah, this is the biggest disadvantage. And if you want to stay with your family, if you want to do that, then there it comes with slight negotiation. But as you get experience in India, there are higher chances to get good salary also. So you will climb the ladder quite fast compared to the normal master student who is in India. That's what I can say. And I also have some examples and some of my friends whom I have witnessed this.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Any other question is there? Sir, I have one question. How we can apply for that scholarship that you have said, the Darden also? How we can apply for that? From the college itself, or we have to personally apply for that?
You have to do it personally. All applications in Germany or in abroad, you have to do it by yourself. The first thing. The second part is I will have a hands-on session now. And then I can tell you in the university, the links, I will show you how you can search a course and how you can try to go there. In DAD, for example, if you want to come to United Kingdom, contact British Council of India in Pune. If you want to come to Germany, try to contact DAD office in Pune. They are very helpful. You can they are very supportive, and this is what the first step it is. First, you have to see what you really want to achieve. When I wanted to come to Germany in 2005, I have decided that I want to study abroad. I want to do my PhD. And for me, it was every day I was thinking, I want to go abroad. You need to think very seriously and you have to search very intensively too. It doesn't come with like a ready-made answers. So for me, it was not an easy go, and I was having no clue who is doing like PhD in pharmacy in Germany. it was completely unexplored theme. People usually go with the things like they know that in US and UK. सो आपल्याला नेहमी असं काहीतरी करायचं असतं की जे कोणी केलेलं नाहीये. तीच तर खरी चॅलेंज आहे. आणि ती चॅलेंज जेव्हा आपण एक्सेप्ट करतो, मगच आपण काहीतरी नवीन करू शकतो. आणि ती चॅलेंज मी घेतली होती. आणि जर आपल्याला खरंच काही करायचं असेल, तर खूप व्यवस्थित विचार करायला पाहिजे की मी स्वतःला 5 वर्षांनी कुठे बघतो किंवा 10 वर्षांनी कुठे बघतो. मी जर फार्मसी डिग्री केली आहे, तर फार्मसी डिग्री केल्यानंतर it's my 17th year now. I will tell you, it's a journey and you have to be very patient. ही तपस्या आहे. ही एका दिवसामध्ये कोणी एवढं करू शकत नाही. मी एका दिवसामध्ये या पोझिशनला नाही आलेलो आहे. खूप हार्डवर्क आहे. खूप साऱ्या रात्री जागावं लागतं, खूप पहाटे उठावं लागतं आणि खूप मेहनत करावी लागते. आणि मी फक्त तुम्हाला जस्ट आता वे सांगतोय की काय पॉसिबिलिटीज आहेत. माझं लेक्चर झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला तुमचं काम आहे की तुम्हाला खरं काय हवं आहेत ना, आणि तुम्ही किती एक्स्ट्रॅक्ट करणार आहात. कारण का मला जे करायचं ते मी करतोय, पण तुम्हाला काय हवंय हे तुम्ही ठरवायला हवं. आणि मग आपण आपले शिक्षक आहेत, आता चिंतामणी सर मला शिकवायला होते. त्यांनी 2005 ते 6 मला ते सुटीक शिकवायचे एकदम मोटिवेशननी आणि एकदम छानपणे. माझे कन्सेप्च्युअल क्लॅरिटी वगैरे सर्व काही झालेली आणि मला माहिती होतं की हा मला हे असं करायचंय. तर चांगले टीचर्स मिळतात, चांगले प्रोफेसर्स मिळतात. आपल्याला फक्त त्यांच्यासोबत नेहमी कनेक्शन ठेवायला पाहिजे आणि आपल्याला हे माहिती पाहिजे की आपल्याला काय करायचंय नेमकं आयुष्यामध्ये. आणि हे जर कळालं ना आपल्याला, तर आपण खूप काही करू शकतो. आणि आपलं फार्मसी प्रोफेशन असं आहे ना की तुम्ही त्याच्यावरती विश्वास ठेवा. एका दिवसामध्ये तुम्ही 50,000 1,00,000 रुपये पगार नाही मिळू शकत. फार्मसी करून तुम्ही लगेच असं अपेक्षा करा की मला 50,000 रुपये पगार हवा आहे. असं पॉसिबल नाहीये. वेळ लागतो. आणि मग तुमच्याकडे जर पेशन्स असेल, तर मग तुम्ही या गोष्टींचा विचार करा की मला अब्रॉड यायचंय म्हणून. आणि तुम्हाला पटकन ग्रोथ हवी असेल तर लोक आयटी मध्ये जातात, पण आयटीचा डाऊनफॉल पण तेवढा फास्ट होतो. तर फार्मसीमध्ये तुम्ही एज्युकेशन घ्या, चांगलं एक्सपिरियन्स घ्या आणि असा एक्सपिरियन्स घ्या की तुम्हाला काही पण म्हणजे तुम्ही बेस्ट करू शकाल. यू शुड बी द बेस्ट व्हॉट एव्हर यू डू. आणि जर्मनीमध्ये या कंट्रीजमध्ये अब्रॉडमध्ये फक्त जे बेस्ट आहेत त्यांनाच अपॉर्च्युनिटी मिळते. एवढी इझी गोष्ट नाहीये इकडे येणं. त्यामुळे हे लक्षात ठेवा. तुम्ही काय स्पेशल आहात तुमच्याकडे. तुम्ही प्रत्येक जण युनिक आहात, पण तुमच्यामध्ये काहीतरी स्पेशल आहे हे तुम्ही स्वतःला ओळखा. आणि जेव्हा तुम्ही ओळखाल त्यावेळेसच तुम्ही काहीतरी करू शकाल. असं आहे. आणि शिक्षकांची तुमच्या लेक्चरांशी बोला युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्ये किंवा कॉलेजमध्ये की मी काय इम्प्रूव्हमेंट करायला हवी, की मला माझे गोल्स अचीव्ह करता येईल. तुमचे स्वतःचे गोल्स लिहा आणि त्याच्यावरती रोज काम करा आणि मग काहीतरी तुम्ही नक्की करू शकाल. आणि मला कधी पण तुम्ही कॉन्टॅक्ट करू शकतात. मी सध्या ट्रेंड हा बघतोय की खूप सारे लोक अब्रॉड येतात ते आणि खूप हाय टर्नओव्हर आहे हा. ऍक्च्युली तो प्रॉब्लेम पण आहे आता इंडियामधली सिच्युएशन आणि सर्व काही. बट वी शुड नॉट थिंक अबाउट इट. आपल्याला आता फक्त चांगलं एज्युकेशन आणि चांगल्या गोष्टी टेक्नॉलॉजी शिकायला हवी आणि इंडिया खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे ग्रो करतोय. आपल्याला इंडियामध्ये नंतर आल्यानंतर आपण कसं इंडियासाठी कॉन्ट्रीब्युट करू शकतो हे बघायला हवं. आणि ते करण्यासाठी पहिले आपल्याला स्वतःला खूप स्ट्रॉंग बनावं लागेल आणि स्वतःच्या पायावर खूप जोरदार उभं राहावं लागेल. तरच आपण चेंज करू शकतो. नाहीतर काहीच नाही करू शकत. दॅट्स व्हॉट आय कॅन टेल.
Yes, sir, definitely. So it is very helpful for all the participants. So anyone else have any questions? So here you can ask freely. Anybody?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Anisha.
Ma'am, I'm a student of, I'm currently pursuing my M.Pharm from Marathwada College of Pharmacy, Pune. So I would like to ask sir that while pursuing PhD degree in abroad, we complete the degree in abroad. Then for getting the job in abroad, which skill set we have to carry so that we can get the job in abroad?
Yeah, it's a very good question actually. The skill set is the soft skill development, the first thing. The second thing is you should have a nice, innovative, creative ideas of your own, and you can prove that ideas that you can work. This is much important, and that comes from your PhD degree, which you have with you, because what I see you're doing PhD in Germany, it's not that easy. And because my professor, the German professors, they have a tendency. A PhD student should have his own hypothesis. He should prove his own hypothesis. If he proves it, then he will get a degree. So you should have such creative mind, and that can help you to get good jobs. And it's not a competition of you alone. It's the competition between a German or a Netherlands, a Dutch guy, and then it is followed by a European Union candidate, and then you are there. So you have to see that you are in a very highly competitive market, and in this you have to prove yourself. And to prove yourself, you should definitely have a lot of other qualities too, like writing skills, learning skills, searching skills, then soft skills, everything. All your personality has been counted. And for to do this is the right time. I think next 5 years of your career are very crucial. So try to invest your maximum time on learning new things. Try to get knowledge on AI, machine learning, something. Try to do something new which is coming up in the market, and try to get this knowledge, because if you have this extra skills, then you are a good candidate for getting job.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, anybody else? Anyone else have any question? Otherwise, we will proceed with this session.
Yeah, I will just start with the hands-on search now, and then
Yes.
we can I will show you how you can deal with the courses. Like, for example, I will just keep my small screen that so that it is visible for you. Let me share my screen. Can you please give me again? Okay, thank you. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So for example, now I have a diploma in pharmacy degree, and I want to do a master's in United Kingdom, Nottingham. Then this is just a small link. You will get, I think I have already shared my presentation. You can take this presentation from madam later on. And so I will just put this. Can you see my search?
The slide is visible, sir.
Okay. Okay, now I will share. Okay, now can you see it?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So now you have University of Nottingham, and it has a BSc course. In this course, it's clearly mentions the course overview. You can see here, and then there is a entry requirements. So here you can see for UK students, for international students, and alternate qualification. We go in international students. In this case, you will see all the requirements which you need, and everything is nicely explained in this website, in this university's website. So you can really get all the information which is necessary. Then, for example, what is the fees? You can see the fees here. Then you can see the course module for first year, second year, third year. So this is one example. Yeah. And then I have another example. For example, I have to do something in Netherlands for DPharm students. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. So this is the link. Is it, can you see it, ma'am?
Yes, it's visible.
So this is the University of Groningen. This is bachelor course, full time. In the right side corner, you can see all the facts and figures. Degree BSc in pharmacy, bachelor course, duration 36 months, that is 3 years. Language of instruction, English. Then start in September. So you have this information. Then why this study program, entry requirements, tuition fees, after studies, and research. And they have a contact here. You can also write them directly. Okay. Then this is example for Groningen. Now let's take an example for Germany. So I have now a diploma from Indian University. Now I will go for bachelor's. I want to do in Germany. Language is very important. So I have to get language course first. Then you see here, it's undergraduate course, winter semester only. It's 8 semesters, that is 4 years course. The fees and contribution, this is just for social contribution for fee. It is just for your bus ticket, daily traveling. It's for semester, like for 6 months. So you can imagine you have to pay just 171 euros for 6 months. And then you can travel across the whole city and sometimes state also. Then you can get all the information about course structure and all the knowledge here. Yeah. Then admission regulation, then fee regulation, everything. Okay. Does that help for the DPharm students when they are doing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, for the students who have a B Pharmacy, and for B Pharmacy, I want to study master's course. For masters, ma'am, my screen is visible, right? The window which I have opened.
It is visible, sir.
Okay, so MSc in pharmaceutics from University College of London. You can see here, this is for UK students. Now go for international students. So full time, 1 calendar year, as September. So these are the entry requirements. You can select the country and then you get information about country based, what are the requirements. Teaching, learning, and all the modules are there. And then fees and funding. You can see international students. Then funding for your studies, that is the scholarship, which was the question from Ashwini madam. You can check here. So all information is here if I want to do a master's for United Kingdom. Then same goes for Netherlands. I will not go in detail. I will just share you the DAD website, which is very classical for Germany. So now this is the German Academic Exchange Service website. Ma'am, can you see this?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So I have now this website. I have a search criteria item. I will say I want to do a master's degree. Then my field of study is mathematics and natural sciences, because in Germany, pharmacy comes under this category, this faculty. Then subject chosen, I want to do in pharmacy. So I chose pharmacy here. You have other options too, biology, chemistry, if you want to do it. A master's here. And this outcome will give you your criteria search will give you a master's degree, a mathematics, natural science, and pharmacy, and the HIT results are 12. So from this 12, you can see from von Reinzig, there is a biomedical science degree, a cardiovascular science degree for masters, and this is also Wurzburg. But you can see clearly here, tuition fee per semester, none. Tuition fee, none. This is no. So there is no tuition fee, and the course of language is English. So which is good. Then I can think about these courses. Then in Dusseldorf, you see there is nothing. So I will say I want to check with Dusseldorf now. What is it is having? In Dusseldorf, they say, well, the degree, master's degree, English language, course are held in English for 4 semesters, that is 2 years. Then tuition fees, no. Then you can also contact this person, this Sebastian Pohl. Yeah, you have his contact details, email address. Just write him an email if you have any question. Then what are the course details? You just click on this. You see what are the course details. Then what is the cost of funding? So it's only 300 euros for start registration. And then requirements and registration. So what are the requirements for this course? You can check here. You need a second examination, like a bachelor's degree, IELTS score this much, and TOEFL score 80. And then you can just click on this and apply here. So this is for the master's course. Is there any questions?
Yes, is there any question from anyone?
All right.
Yes.
So now we continue for the students who have a master's degree and they want to do a PhD. For example, let's say we want to do a PhD in United Kingdom in University College of London. Then you go here, you just put the link. Then you have centers for doctoral training, a unique opportunity. These are all like, this is just the start page of the university. Then I will go in transformative pharmaceutical technologies because I want to do in pharmacy. Ma'am, I don't know what is this. Who is doing it? Okay. Then in this case, you will see currently the PhD options, how to apply, recruitment process, funding and eligibility, why choose us. So it has all the wealth of information what is needed. Yeah. So you can just click on this and see what are the options available. Okay. So this is for United Kingdom. I will just go shortly to Germany back for PhD option, and then it will be again open for question round. Then I just add this criteria. So I already have searched it. So that's why the link is created. Again, you go for the course type here, PhD or doctorate. Then select language, English only. Then it will be filter out. You can see English course, 1632 courses. But we have to say doctorate and field of studies, mathematics and natural sciences. And then subject, we say pharmacy. You have this much of search criteria. It's now 7 positions. So you can see here Nanoparticle Laboratories, Graduate School of Munich from Molecules to System, then Chemical Biology Modification. Then this is also Max Planck from Molecules to Dynamics. This is for Molecular Organ Biology. So these are all, you can see clearly, English language. So there is no barrier for English language here. You can do it in English language. Only the important is you have to learn language, German language for excelling here, for getting job, and also for a day-to-day. All right. That's all.
Yes. So any other question is there from this? Yes, anyone? If you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we will proceed with the session. Okay. Yes, I think it is clear to all the participants. And really, sir, it is so motivating and informative session for all the participants. Some new ideas, new thoughts related to abroad education. It is cleared one to all the participants. So thank you so much. Really, on behalf of Institute of Pharmacy, on behalf of the team of Institute of Pharmacy, I want to appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
This is a small appreciation from the RGSPM Institute of Pharmacy to Dr. Dnyaneshwar Kapote, sir. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you
For coming and for giving such an informative session to all the participants. And also I want to thank all the participants for gathering here, for coming on this platform and listen patiently to each and everything which is which is shared by the Kapote sir. So thank you all the participants and today's guest of honor. Thank you, really thank you. Now I want to request all the participants to please on your video so we can take the photo session and conclude the session. Please on your video, every participants. Yes, it is done. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you so much from the team of RGSPM IOP. Thank you.